Hi there, friends! Barky Dog back with another video. This time we're looking at the much maligned movie which is often hailed as the worst thing ever made. But I'm going to tell you right up front, I don't think that's fair. I'm talking about the 1964 Christmas movie, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. It's legendarily bad, or so people have always said. Yet, while the movie is not Citizen Kane or anything, it's hardly the worst movie that has ever violated my eyeballs, and I suspect the same can be said for yours. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians is bad, yes, but it's not Cats 2019 levels of bad. No, it's bad, but in the amusing, fun, cheesy way that you can love. And it's not nearly as bad as something like, say, Star Trek Discovery. Compared to that, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians is 2001, A Space Odyssey. It was made with a good cast, good direction, good writing, good acting, and high production values. And you can tell the people making it did so from a place of love. Star Trek Discovery can't make any of those claims. Come on. Is there anything worse than Star Trek Discovery? Yes. Yes, there is. Ugh. Anyway, I think people misunderstand Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. In the first place, this is a kids' movie. While it may seem obvious, it's also something that I think gets overlooked. It was made for kids of a certain age, in a whole nother era, far less cynical than today's. The story goes like this. It's almost Christmas time on Earth, and as usual, kids are anxiously awaiting the arrival of Santa. Meanwhile, parents on Mars have a problem. Their kids are restless, unhappy, and all wound up. They spend all day watching Earth programs on their televiewers. The leader of the Martian Council, Kimar, gathers his fellow councilmen, and they go to see a wise ancient Martian for advice on what to do. He tells them kids on Mars have forgotten what joy is. They don't play or have fun. They see Santa on TV and wish they too had a Santa Claus to bring them joy. Kimar takes decisive action, and the council rockets off to Earth to kidnap Santa Claus and bring him to Mars. They land and meet two kids who give them the lowdown on where to find Santa. As a reward, the Martians kidnap the kids in order to keep them quiet. and they all go to the North Pole so they can grab Santa, which they do. A bad Martian on the council named Voldar doesn't like any of this and tries to thwart Kimar's plans. On Mars, Santa has an automated toy-making machine and the kids help out, but Voldar schemes for revenge and tries to stop Santa from bringing joy to the children of Mars. There's a kid-friendly, slapsticky goofball Martian named Droppo, Martian kids, a giant robot, space travel, scrambling fighter jets, Santa, and more. What's not to love? But people have always said the movie is dumb and dopey, and the worst thing ever. Another charge leveled against this movie is that it's populated with nobodies. but most of the cast were Broadway stage actors, which is where they did most of their work, and why there are only a few names you may recognize. One is Pia Zadora, a singer, stage actress, and entertainer. This was her film debut. If you've never seen her in anything, at least you've likely heard her name. She plays the little Martian girl. Then there's Ned Werdimer. While you probably don't know his name, he does have a claim to fame in TV land. He played Ralph the Doorman on The Jeffersons. He has a small part here as a reporter interviewing Santa in his workshop at the North Pole. Bill McCutcheon, who plays Droppo, was Uncle Wally on Sesame Street, and Vincent Beck, who plays the baddie Voldar, often appeared on TV in many shows as the villain of the week. I especially liked Leonard Hicks as Keymar, leader of the Martians. He plays it arrow straight, as do most of the cast. Hicks has a believable air of command in this part, not something many actors do well. Beck plays Voldar with conviction, and you can kinda see where he's coming from, wanting Martians to stay true to their roots as lords of the planet of war, not soft and weak, which is what he fears Santa will turn Martian children into. Keymar and Voldar are both great, and the actors do a good job playing the opposing Martians. Even Droppo is pretty good in a role that could have easily become very annoying. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians is goofy, but the movie knows it's being goofy and just runs with it. It never takes itself too seriously. True, there's lots to razz. The green Martian makeup doesn't work on camera. The costumes are a little dopey, what with those Martian helmets. The Earth kids are lousy actors, but you know what? I don't care about any of that. It's just part of the fun. Okay, truth be told, this is probably a one-paw movie, but I'm gonna give it 2 paws. In spite of its many flaws, I love the movie anyway. It's earnest, has an original premise, and it's imaginative as all get out. You can't help but smile when you're watching it. It's a movie I like to revisit every year or two, so go ahead and check it out. It's on VHS, DVD, Amazon Prime, and since the movie is in the public domain, you can even find it on YouTube. Well, that's all I have for you this time. I'll be back soon with another video. In the meantime, you take care of yourselves, okay? And I'll see you in the next one.